world right now is teaching us, let all discipline go. That's the only way to freedom, is no discipline. Just let yourself have whatever you want, whenever you want, however much you want. And that's where freedom is. And I just truly don't believe that. I feel like it's time for a chatty video. It's been a while. If you're new here, I'm Colby. I do mostly like vlogs and just like lifestyle home vlogs. I am a homeschool mom. I am a nutrition coach, not currently taking clients, praying on that one. There's a lot to me. I love to bake. I love to cook. I love my kids. I love my husband. We live in the country, and that's mostly what you're finding on my channel. But I have a real passion for health and wellness and fitness and doing that to the glory of God and encouraging other women to do that as well. And so sometimes I like to just sit and see kind of what God brings to my heart. I felt like it was time to do a sit down video. It's not necessarily planned out, so we always kind of just see where it goes. But I feel like there's just been a few kind of thoughts on my mind this last little bit. I'm always thinking, because on my Instagram page, I try to use my gift of coaching and motivating to do just that, is motivate women on their health journeys, to be able to navigate their health journey from a healthy mindset. And that's kind of my passion. I, for a lot of years, have realized that I really downplayed the gifts that God gave me. I almost was like, Lord, why'd you give me dumb gifts? How do these play into the church, like the big C church? Like, it's exercise and it's food, and like, why do I care so much? Why do I care so much? And I would just think, like, there's got to be a different gift in me that makes more sense within the church. And it's just been a journey of God really showing me that I was discounting his gifts. And recently I just really felt like I could sense him saying, what if your gift that you think is not worthy of Big C church, is not worthy of being called a gift even. What if that is the thing that helps unlock some other woman's gifting, because she's been so stuck in diet culture, in just like bad mindset involving food and fitness. Maybe it's overeating she's been in a cycle of, or under eating, or just trying so hard to manipulate her body, and just had a very like body focused version of health and fitness that's keeping her so trapped and living without enough energy that she can't actually walk in her own gifting. And when I realized that, it finally put into perspective how important each of our gifts are. We've all heard the text, right, that says we're all parts of one body, and not one part of that body can function without another. And yet all these years I spent discounting that gifting in my life. And so I'm still navigating exactly what that looks like. Right now I am trying to just motivate and inspire on the whole, but there's also something very intimate that happens when you can coach one-on-one as well. And people open up more so than a group setting, more so than when you're just kind of talking to the masses. People are able to open up, and you're able to share from more personal experience. You're able to just help in different and more unique ways. And so I'm just praying through that, of whether or not God is leading me in that direction to open up coaching again. But for now, this is another platform that I have found I can just kind of speak life into other women's lives on how they're even navigating nutrition through their home, whether that's just like me cooking with my toddler in the kitchen like I did in my last video, showing you that nutrition can have just an easy flow in your home, and you can get your kids involved, and we can just cook with simple ingredients and enjoy the process and have these just have these rhythms in our homes that are healthy. And whether that's me showing you how I help my kids to pick a protein every time that they eat a meal, alongside with maybe their yummy whole grain waffles. Like, maybe it's those simple things that actually just help another mom to navigate how to do nutrition in their home. And nothing I ever say or do on this channel is medical advice or anything like that, but I'm just kind of using it to share how we live and what we choose to do. And I just really hope that that opens some minds and some hearts to what nutrition could look like within your homes. So that's kind of my heart behind why I share and what I'm sharing. And I've been on my own health journey for the last couple of years. Through all my successions of all 3 of my pregnancies, it just seemed like my health kind of got more and more challenging with each one. There's so many layers to health, mindset around health and nutrition. I personally struggled for years with kind of that battle between eating like super, super perfectly clean, and then sort of like that perfection mindset and that all or nothing mindset would flip, and it'd be like, oh, I had a piece of cake, I'm going to eat all the things. And now that I ate junk, then I'm not going to work out for a few days, and then I'm going to feel like garbage, and then I'm just going to like reboot, and we're going to like hit the ground really hard, but not till Monday, after I've had all the things I've been restricting for a really long time. And just that all or nothing mindset. So I have been there, and that's something that I'm very passionate about sharing as well with women, because I think that's a very common place to get stuck. So yeah, I may do a video in the future about specific things that help me kind of get out of that mindset. I've really had to battle that perfection mindset in many ways, whether that was like finding the perfect way to eat, whether it was hitting my macros perfectly, whether it was seeing exactly what I wanted to see on the scale, in the mirror, whatever. We've all been there. And when we have that perfection mindset, it's very easy to flip-flop over into giving up, because perfection doesn't actually exist, and it's a very empty thing to chase, and you will never feel like you've achieved it. And so you will spend your whole life chasing something that you will never achieve. And so that kept me for years just in this cycle of seeking perfection, but ultimately knowing that that wasn't a thing and I'd never achieve it. And then at a certain point, your willpower breaks, because it's like, well, why am I wanting to eat clean? Why does it matter the ingredients I put in my body? Because I'll never achieve that point of perfection where I have zero struggles and I am perfectly happy with what's in the mirror and all that. And so then it's almost like you can flip-flop into, well, I'm not going to try it all then. There are topics upon topics that we could go into of the layers of where a person might be stuck in their wellness journey. But that's kind of what I hope to bring to you here. And I just wanted to kind of share my heart on that, because I think I've hinted at having that passion for health and fitness and women having freedom within their nutrition and fitness. But I don't know if I've like really explained where that heart comes from. And so anyway, I just want you to know that if you feel like you're stuck in any of these cycles that I've mentioned, there is freedom in Jesus, and it might take time and it might take a lot of like self-reflection. I can't tell you the notes and notes and notes on my phone from like middle of the night thoughts and reading my Bible that really began to move me to a place of freedom in my nutrition, but also discipline within that freedom. I really don't think there is freedom without discipline. And I think the world right now is teaching us, let all discipline go. That's the only way to freedom, is no discipline. Just let yourself have whatever you want, whenever you want, however much you want. And that's where freedom is. And I just truly don't believe that. The Lord gave us the power of self-control, and there is discipline to be had in self-control. And so, but it's taken me a while to navigate what that looks like exactly. And I think a lot of it is where your heart posture is in the discipline, what area you're trying to have discipline in. Is your discipline coming from more of a place of perfection, or is it coming from a place of wanting to honor God with your choices around your nutrition? So anyway, this is kind of my heart behind this channel, behind what I post on Instagram, just in general behind nutrition and fitness. And I just feel like when you've walked through something, when you have grown through something, that the best thing to do with that is to help other people get to do the same. And so while I'm not here being like offering to be your counselor, I am just offering to share from a place of experience and also a place of knowledge on the nutrition front. Like, I'm not just willy-nilly, talking about macros or anything. It's stuff that I am educated in. But at the end of the day, I guess I just want you to know why I care. Why do I care about your nutrition? Because I believe that we can walk so trapped in this box we set for ourselves, based on the lies of the world, that we need to look a certain way, that we need to eat a certain way in order to feel fulfilled or to be loved, that we can be so consumed in that little world that we can't walk out the gifting that God has placed in our lives. And so I'm just passionate about that for you in your life, that you can walk in the gifts that God gave you, because you're not walking in bondage to your health and to nutrition and to fitness, and that you're walking in freedom and discipline in that, in a really healthy way. So stay tuned for more videos like this, and comment topics that are near and dear to you and that are something that maybe are hurdles in your health and fitness journey, maybe mental battles that you have found have held you back in how to operate in a healthy form of discipline within your nutrition and fitness. And if you have questions about our family and how we do nutrition and some of the approaches we take and how we've kind of gotten there, then leave those in the comment section as well, because I want what I share here to be valuable to you and to be helpful, and not just be me blabbing and going on tangents about things that maybe aren't applicable to you or that you don't find helpful. So communicate that with me. I would love that. Subscribe so that you don't miss any future videos surrounding these topics or whatever else comes out on this channel. And I'm thankful that you were here today. Thanks for listening. And I hope that you leave a little bit more inspired, a little bit more motivated, and feeling a little bit more grounded in going forward to make nutrition choices.